My name is Shanelle, and I'm from New York, and I'm here at the Ally Media Conference with Streetwise and Safe, and I basically wanted to tell my story for any girl that is in question or having a hard time to transition, that let them know that it's normal. You know, I'm an older girl. Well, I'm not that much.
You're older? No, you're 23. I'm 23.
I'm not like an old girl, but like I've been doing this since I was 11,
yeah.
So I feel old in spirit. Like I feel worn down. I don't really consider myself one of those type of girls where, like, when I was young, you know, I was a woman in my brain and like I just always hated my body. That really wasn't me. I enjoyed being a little boy. I loved bikes. I loved being with the other boys. I loved being, you know, a little young man. But as I got older, I felt that I was more comfortable being a young woman as far as in my teen years go. You know, like I enjoyed being a youth, but I wanted to like grow up and be a woman. I wanted to go to prom and be prom queen. I wanted to join a cheerleading squad. I wanted to date a boy. I wanted to have intercourse with a boy as a woman. And it's like, I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm in between, because all these aspirations I had, you know, I was going to be Beyonce or Sanaya Lathan. I was going to be this stunning black woman, and that wasn't what happened. My mom made it very clear that she was not going to finance my transition at all. And as I told you, I started transitioning at 11 as far as dressing up, and I couldn't seem to think of any other way to make money. I tried bagging groceries, but people just aren't as giving to you when you're a young man dressed in female frocks. Like, they're just like, you're standing there with your little, you know, cup, bagging their groceries, like they're hoping to give you a nickel or a dime, and they're looking at you and you're like, you know, at the time you're Little Kim Wig, and they're like, no, I'm not gonna give you anything. And then sometimes it got really bad where people didn't want me to touch their groceries because they honestly believed that I was going to like contaminate their like gallon of milk through the medical seal.
Wow.
So like, I end up running into a girl of a trans experience, and she was a friend of a friend. And at the beginning of the night, I remember she said she had no money, and throughout this day, because we were together all day, throughout the day she just kept disappearing like weird, and she would come back and then she would treat us. We went to lunch first, and then we went to dinner. In the back of my mind, I'm saying to myself, how the hell is this girl getting money? But it just, you know, I just brush it off. Like, I don't want to make any judgment. And anyway, it's like really late at night, and we're walking down this specific street, and like, I don't notice anything. Like, when I tell you I didn't notice anything. Like, it looked like a normal street to me. There were no girls. She runs to a guy, and, you know, I don't really hear what's going on, but next thing I know, she's like, oh, these are my friends. Can they get in too? And he's like, sure, bring them along. Get in the car, y'all. So I get in the car, me and my friend, and then my new friend now, and the guy just, you know, she just starts talking very seductive to him. And I was telling my friend, like, you know, I like her, she's kind of freaky. And, you know, she ended up pleasuring him, and he reached his hand back and he touched me. And I told the girl, I said, oh my goodness, get your hands off me. She's over there giving you love and you're touching me. Girlfriend, he's touching me. How dare you disrespect your girlfriend like that? This ain't my girlfriend, it's a hoe. And as the words came out of his mouth, I look out the window and I literally start seeing women of trans experience emerging from behind cars. Like, it was like being in Jurassic Park or being at a zoo, and they were like animals, and they were just like stepping out into the light, and you just see them, like, their giant breasts and oversurged faces and elaborate outfits, and we were there. We were right there, central of the Stroll, where the girls make their money. And I said to myself, I was going to do this, and my mom just started making it really, really hard. You know, it went from she wasn't going to finance the way I wanted to dress, and then she wasn't feeding me. Like, my mother was refusing me food. She was refusing me toiletries to wash myself. I'm 13, and I didn't know what to do. So I just started prostituting myself at 13.